Hey everybody, welcome to the Wednesday midweek Trucker Safety Divas. You got your host Kathy, my beautiful co-host Miss Sheila,
Hello, everybody.
and I don't know if anybody's going to join us, but we're going to keep an eye out for it. Anybody's welcome. Um,
I will keep an eye on comments.
yes, Miss Sheila's going to do that. Um, Before we get started, we would like to make sure everybody knows about their truckersfinalmile.com. Please go donate to them. They sure do need it. And you can always check out this other website, cdllife.com.
Good morning
Um,
from Missoula, Montana, from David Stroop.
ah,
Dawn says, hello, ladies. Hello, Dawn.
hello, Miss Dawn. Um, Before we start on the convoy, let's not forget about our other shows. Truckers on TV on Friday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time with James, Larry, and Justin. And their show is going to be about, unless it gets changed,
Yeah.
um, but as of right now, they're supposed to talk about healthy relationships over the road. And then on Saturday night, we're going to have the Trucker Safety Divas at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time with Angela, Lori, and Chris, and whoever else may be on that show. Um, Angela has supposed to be talking about it. It could change at any given time.
Last week
Future of
changed.
trucking.
Yeah.
So, and then please make sure you like and follow Married, the number two, the road with Angela and Larry Baum with their beautiful doggies, Bandit and Gizmo. They also have a TikTok. We have Rolling with the Underwoods with James and Lori Underwood with Lady and Thor. And they also have a TikTok. Make sure you like and follow and share all these pages.
Don't
And we
forget
have
about Bobo
Chasing.
and Miss Rhinestone. Miss Princess Rhinestone.
Yep. Bobo and Princess Rhinestone with Rolling with the Underwoods. Um, Chasing Miles with Justin Clark and Chris Johnson. And they also have Rio and Miss Moo Moo on their truck. And they also have a TikTok. Um, Justin's is HMMRLNGNGBNGN721. And Chris is JC Girl 2018.
Yep.
And then we have the Cutler's View, and the Cutler's View also has a TikTok. So now we are going to be getting into the Freedom Convoy. And Miss Sheila, do you have any updates on us about that?
Um, for the United States, they're doing what they're calling it the People's Convoy. They do have a website. It's the peoplesconvoy.org. They are taking donations, for money. They said that money go toward the donations that they get. That money's going to go towards fuel and maybe buying water, food, a little bit of food or whatever, but mostly I think fuel. They're talking about starting in Barstow, California on February 23rd. Don't know the route just yet, but as soon as I do, I will post it and let you guys know what's going on with that one.
Yeah, we can
There
post it in our chat room and as well as the Trucker Safety Divas,
is,
and maybe the guys will post it on the Trucker Safety Dudes.
yeah. So the last I heard, they asked if they knew how many trucks they might have, and the co-organizer, who is a truck driver, um, said that probably looking at starting out with 1,000 trucks.
Ooh, that's a lot of trucks.
If that's the case, yes, that is. So as soon as I find out more information on that, I will post it and let everybody know what's going on with that. Um,
Awesome. Now I do know that Lori and James is trying their best to be in it.
hmm
Um, Angela and Larry's gonna also try.
Yeah, it just depends on what they get for loads.
Right. And I was gonna go home in March, but I'm gonna stay out on the road with my husband because maybe, no promises, maybe, we can get in there as well. Like I said, there's no promises.
Yeah, and
But
if they do come across, if they do leave Barstow and they come across straight across I-40 through Arizona, um, I am going to try to be up at Ash Fork. I'm going to try if I can get up there. Um, Depending on when they leave Barstow, I can get up there and get video of them going by. So
awesome. And
yeah,
that's something I was wanting also to put out to all of our trucker safety divas, our trucker safety dudes out there. Um, if y'all are going to be near the Freedom Ride or the convoy, and you can get up there on the interpass, you know, hey, be our eyes, be our ears, take pictures, post them for we can see what's going on and show your support to these
yep,
truckers.
yep,
And also, we, you know, that's something that the divas can do that lives in the areas.
hmm
Um, Now, of course, I live in Florida, so they're not going to go nowhere near Florida.
I'm
So
gonna try.
even if
You
I
know, like I
stay,
said, it depends on the route. And I will say too that for all the truck drivers out there, I know there's a lot of people that do support you guys. There's also going to be some people that are not real happy about this. So watch your overpasses for the ones that are not happy for them throwing stuff off. We want everybody to be safe. This is just a friendly convoy. This is not a protest or nothing. It's just a friendly thing that the people want their government back, and
right,
they
and
want their rights back.
yes, and it's about the mandates. It's about fuel shortage. It's about uh, you know,
It's a
groceries.
shortage of everything,
You
you know.
know, it's it's a it's about everything that the government is trying to take away from us.
hmm
Um, so they're doing it peacefully. They're not
Yes.
out here burning down anything.
Well, even in Canada,
Um,
they were doing it peacefully,
yeah,
and now, Dawn said she's going to try to ride with them. Um,
awesome, Dawn.
Nana Cheryl said, yes, we want our life back. And that's it. I mean, there's a lot of people that do, but we need drivers to also keep their head on a swivel and watch for things that are coming off of overpasses, or who knows, somebody might be shooting at them too. Who know? It's hard to say.
It really is because I don't know, and this is what I am worried about, especially knowing that Angie and Larry could be in it. Lori and James, you know, I'm so afraid that this side, people might not be so welcoming,
Yeah.
and I hate to say that, but you know, there's a saying, if you see something, say something.
Mm-hmm.
So if all of us divas are out here and they're, y'all see something and you see something's not right,
Say
you know,
something.
say
Report
something,
it.
report it, you know, that way it keeps the truckers safe
Safe. Yep.
because all of these truckers, they have families too.
Oh yeah. And Kathy says, "Hey y'all, hi Kathy."
Hello, Miss Kathy. Um,
I mean, up in Canada, I there's a guy. His name is um
Pat King.
real Pat King, and he did a video. He did a live this morning, and he was talking about what's going on and what the government's doing up there, and how they've all of a sudden now, because of this, they've enacted the No Emergencies Act has been enforced. The emergencies, and they're like, they had the G7 summit in Ottawa. They didn't enforce it when people protested that. They had riots over a hockey game in Montreal. They didn't enforce it then. Why now? Now they're talking about bringing in an LRAD machine up there.
And people that don't know about that machine,
It's a
it's
long
damaged.
range acoustic device. And basically what it is, it emits sound waves, and it can be very dangerous to people. From what I saw on Wikipedia on it, which I'm trying to bring up, they used it in the 2009 G20 summit, and people experienced mild traumatic brain injuries. Hello, Lori.
Oh,
Permanent hearing
Lordy.
loss, ringing in the ears, eardrum perforation, ear pain, dizziness, and disorientation.
And
You
if
know,
they do that, it's scary because, there's kids in
yeah,
Canada
and
and coming
he
and
was,
supporting with their families. And if they use this, you know, these kids, how much damage it could do to
mm-hmm,
our kids.
yep,
And it's the government's not even thinking. They're just
no,
thinking about themselves
and
right now.
basically what Pat King said was he was asking the police step down.
Yes, he was. He was. I watched it,
Please
and he
step down.
asked them to
Don't do
step
this.
down.
They haven't hurt anybody. They've been laughing and joking, and everybody's been friendly. There's been no rioting, no
Mm-mm.
destroying of property, nothing. So you know it's not right. It's really not right.
It's not, and you know, it just blows my mind that the government will bring something out like that, knowing there's kids there
Yep.
and knowing they're elderly there, and they just don't care. I seen a video yesterday, and somebody was talking to these two truck drivers. It was husband and wife. I don't know if the woman drives or not, but the husband does. And they brought their little Yorkie out on the road with them, and she was pregnant, and she had puppies.
Oh my gosh.
And so they were showing all the little puppies off, and so um, I hope one of their names going to be Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
um, so and they was tickle pink and all. Um, but it's it's getting, I don't know, it's getting crazy. And I love America, and I love my truck drivers. Um, I'm married to a truck driver, and and um, when the COVID hit, theirs was times where, strangers was buying dinners for the truck drivers because they couldn't go up there and order out of the drive-in, the drive-through, and they bought him dinners. And um, a few months back, he wears his veteran hat, and someone paid for his dinner because they said they want to thank him for serving our country
Yeah.
and all. So, you know, we need to back the military. We need to back the truckers
Yeah.
and all because they're, you know, if you don't get the shot and you're in the military and you say no, they're booting you out.
Yeah. Dawn said she's backstage. She wants to know, may I please come in? Come on.
Where's she at?
Is she not there?
I don't see it. I
Dawn,
don't
we
see
don't. Dawn, she doesn't see you in there. Brittany Blankenship says hi.
Hello, Miss Brittany. Yeah, I
Brittany,
don't. Unless she was in there from last week. I don't see her.
huh? Dawn, nobody sees you.
Um, I don't know if I could send a invite out to her right now or not.
I
Hmm.
need the link, she said. Dawn tried going into our messenger. Is she in the Divas messenger? No.
Not on ours. She says
Uh,
she is, but I haven't never seen her in there.
Sherry Burrows says, how's your morning? Very controversial, depending on what we're talking about. But it's fun
Right?
to chat. Let me see what I can do with her.
Let's see.
Okay, Dawn, I just sent you a message with the link. Hopefully you get it.
Hopefully, I was trying to.
Hopefully, Mike Mulder says, hi, ladies. Hi, Mike.
Well, hi, Big Mike. How you doing?
Still nothing?
Well,
And I do know that I saw a post that New Zealand was actually getting involved in uh, convoys, freedom convoys. So Big Mike says, I'm okay trying to stay awake. Been up over 27 hours. Why?
right?
Jerry says hi.
That's my brother.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yep.
Big Mike, I hope you're not driving trying to stay awake.
I don't know. I sent something in there. I don't know if that'll work. I don't know.
I
Kind of
don't know.
weird.
My mind didn't. Big Mike says my mind didn't shut down. I've had that problem before.
That's a good thing, Mike. Yeah, Jerry Clift is my brother.
Oh, okay.
So, hey, bro, how you doing?
So I'm just I like you were saying. You're married to a truck driver. I told my husband the other day. I swear I have diesel fuel running through my veins. Okay, my dad drove truck. My mom drove truck. My husband drove
Right,
truck. My husband still does drive truck. My grandfather on my mom's side, her dad drove truck. On my dad's side, my grandfather and my step grandfather both drove truck. So he's like, you're just a trucker's daughter, wife. I've had an uncle. I've had two uncles that drove truck. So
right.
I said no. I said diesel fuel just runs through my veins.
Yeah, Chris's dad was a truck driver, and his dad would tell him, "Don't grow up to be no truck driver." So, of course, Chris grew up to go into the military, and then when he got out of the military, he became a correction officer, and he was like, "Well, this don't fit me." So then he became a truck driver. And 2000, dear, in 2001, he became a truck driver.
Yeah.
So, and then as soon as he started driving, he was like, okay, this is it. This is my calling. I felt that you just had that feeling. And he says, this is what I've been wanting to do all my life. This is what I've been doing. So, and he loves it.
Do you see Dawn in the backstage yet?
Uh-uh.
Dawn, did you get my message I sent you in Messenger? Because I sent you the link. She said it's not letting me in. Don't ask me why.
Well, it did last week.
I know.
Oh, Chris, were you? I know, but Dawn's wanting to come in and
So I have a lot of, respect for truck drivers, the
right,
especially with being around it my whole life. My mom used to
right,
tease me. She said because before I went into kindergarten, when I started kindergarten, I knew the state capitals of every state by heart because of my dad.
right. Oh, there it is.
Let me see.
Hmm. I don't know, baby. I don't know if that will bring her in or not.
I don't know. She did get my
Because when you pop in, it brings you straight in, right? Do you got to put in a username and password?
no.
Hmm.
And when I get on there, because Angie put the link in Messenger,
Right,
and when I got on, I click it, and I sign in, and it says, "Do you want to join? Restream?" Yes, and click, and then I have to wait for one of you guys to let me in, whoever's hosting the show.
right.
So
Yeah, because I have to put in a username and a password
yeah,
to get
because
in.
Yeah. No, I don't have to.
And I thought she was part of the in the our message,
Yeah.
trucker safety diva. But she says she is, but I don't. I'm like, well, you don't. Do you see any of our comments? And she's like, no.
And she's not
I
in
don't.
there. She can't be in there. She must not be in there.
So, but you know,
Jamie
once.
says, hi, y'all from West Alabama.
Well, hello, Mr. Jamie. And
She said,
look,
never
guys.
mind, nothing is working. I quit. Dawn. I tried, Dawn. I really tried.
Well, look at it this way, Miss Dawn. I appreciate no technical difficulties this week. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Woohoo!
No technical
Oh,
difficulties this week. Woo-hoo.
we don't like technical difficulties.
I think I might have said that too late. Oh, too early.
Shh. No, no, no.
We're moving.
Uh-oh. That means if I lose you, I'm doing the whole show by myself again, huh? You get the tire fixed?
No.
No. Why?
Nope. Heartland says they don't want a new tire put on it. They want to air this tire up. And this, a- and so with the place that we came over here,
Do not let
um,
anything drop on your head.
I thought for a minute there was something was about to fall on my head because that's where I looked. It was our Lysol can. I'm like, ooh, I'm so glad it didn't hit me in my head. Um, so you see me look. I'm like, ooh.
Well, I heard it.
They say they got replaced, and then so there, the Goodyear place says, no, we're not going to air it up. We're not going to do anything with it. It has damaged. It needs to get fixed. So I don't know what's wrong with Heartland sometimes.
Jamie just said
Sometimes they
whistle.
just. So now he says we gotta go to a truck stop. I'm like, well, why didn't they tell us to go to the truck stop in the first place? Oh, that's right. Truck stop's gonna put a brand new tire on it.
Because that would be too simple to tell you to go to the truck stop first of all.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Come on, mother.
so I want to put it out there to whoever's watching. What are your opinions?
Yes, let's get some questions from the viewers.
On the convoy and everything that's going on.
What do y'all think about the convoy? Now, see, this is where Miss Dawn can pipe in. Let's go, Dawn. Let's go. She is gonna get me when I get off
Yes,
this live.
yes.
I love you, Dawn.
Oh, we're never going to hear the end of this one.
You gotta call me up, girl.
Oh,
Well,
we do love you, really. These messages are going to come rolling through probably really quick, I'm sure.
of course.
But
Y'all
nothing
excuse
yet.
me. I got to hold my little stand here now.
Rough roads. Are you guys still in
Yep.
Texas?
Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. Okay. They're not much better there.
No. I've already Um, this might be too much TMI, but I do apologize, people. But this morning we was going down the highway here, trying to get to our load, and these roads are so bad and so bouncing.
Yeah.
I think my upper half is going to be so bruised tomorrow. I had to literally hold them down. And he's over there going, "Why are you holding them?" I said, "Because they hurt."
So Jimmy said they need it. You all have to help the country out, and they shit on you all.
That's so true.
Yeah, it is.
That's
So
true.
very true. It's like everybody's afraid to, do anything. I'm done. I go to work every morning and I have to put a mask on my face. I'm tired of wearing a mask.
I know. I
I
brought a
feel like I'm
mask out here.
suffocating to death.
I brought a mask out here, and just in case I needed it. Um, because I mean, we'd already got one of our viewers that's getting bashed, because the husband just passed away, and
Hmm.
and he wasn't vaccinated. She's not vaccinated, and she's getting bashed for it. And I'm like, okay, excuse me, but this is what this freedom ride is also doing.
Yep, that's it exactly.
Is also is for our freedom, for it's our choice, and they're trying to take it away from us.
Hmm.
And and of course I live in Florida, so I have a great governor. Woohoo!
Yep.
uh, Mr. Ron DeSantis. um, I'm gonna cry if we ever get rid of him. I'm gonna
um,
really sit there and cry, because he has been awesome throughout this whole thing. uh, you know and he's been putting a stop to a whole lot of things, because he wants it to get back to normal.
yeah, I think everybody wants
And
to get back to normal.
you
Tammy
know
said stay unvaxxed, and then Lonnie said hello, Kathy and Sheila.
hello, hello, hello.
I think it depends. It should, like I keep saying, I've said this several times, and I have, Kathy. It should be up to the individual if they want to get vaccinated. It should not be mandated. It should not be anything.
COVID's gonna get you no matter what you do, because look at Angie and Larry. They was vaccinated. They still got COVID.
My son was vaccinated. He still got COVID.
And I knew someone that I grew up with from high school, and she got COVID, and she was vaccinated, and she passed away.
Yeah.
So
They say,
that shot didn't even save her life at all.
no, no. And Jimmy says, yes, they are. That is a way for them to have control of us. And he said he is a good governor. And
I
Kathy
love.
said, you get bullied too if you're not vaccinated. Yes, I know, Kathy.
Mhm.
And it should be up to the individual if they want to get vaccinated or not. And nobody should be bullying anybody. And I think that, if you're out there bullying people to get vaccinated because you're not, you don't need to be breathing anymore. I'm sorry. Just my opinion.
Right,
That's
and
all this is my opinion.
right, and me and my husband's not vaccinated, and but that's our choice.
Yeah.
And it came when you know I'm not gonna say no names, but when he was trying to force it on everybody to
Hmm.
and you're any jobs that had over 100 employees, either you got vaccinated or you lost your job.
So Lonnie said, "Well, I had all my shots." That's what I was laughing about. And Kathy said it should be everyone's choice to be vaccinated. And yes, it should be. It should be everybody's choice. They should be able to make their own choice on whether or not they want to get vaccinated. And Jimmy said, "I wish I lived back in Florida again."
Oh, come on back.
And Big Mike said, "I'm not getting my booster shot. I wish now I didn't get the other shots."
You know, also, um, well, I mean, I might be wrong, but it seems like Pat King was also talking about, you know, the people getting shot, getting the vaccinations, or it could have been on somebody else's, but um, that we would, you know, we don't even know what's in them shots.
No, you don't.
And,
We don't.
um, they sure didn't tell you if you got the flu. You better get that flu shot. You better get it. You know what? Guess what?
I
I
know
never
people
took.
that got the flu shot and still got the flu. Maybe not as bad. And so, and they say then now they're trying to say that you get the shot and it's to keep you from not getting it so bad. Okay.
Well, guess what?
And,
I
yeah.
never had the flu shot, and I didn't get the flu. Now,
And
knock on
Lonnie's like,
wood. Knock on
Lonnie's like,
wood. I'm not gonna be. I'm not. I don't want to brag or anything, but I didn't get the shot, so I didn't get the flu. Now I did get bronchitis,
they
but
don't have a shot for that.
no,
Lonnie says you are right about that, Sheila, about, it should be, everybody's decision on what they want to do. And Kathy said that's why I won't get it. I don't know what's in it. And we don't. I did get
exactly.
I did get both the shot. I did get the shots and I did get the booster. I will explain why I did. Okay. I have I have been told by my doctor that I have a weakened immune system. I am borderline diabetic for one. I have high blood pressure and I also have rheumatoid arthritis, which the rheumatoid arthritis has made my immune system weak. I'm
Right,
immunocompromised.
and there's some people out here that the doctors won't even allow them to take the shot,
Yeah.
and and they're being ridiculed for it, and it's
Yeah.
like, really, their doctor said they could not take the shot, and you're still going to ridicule them.
I asked my doctor if she thought it would be best if I did, and she said, "I want to." She says, "I can tell you yes, but that has to be your decision." So I did it because at the time I was staying at home when my husband was out driving, and I wasn't out there with him.
Right.
So I wasn't, and it's who knows who he's been around that's had it, So you didn't know.
Right.
But I did it for my own reasons.
Right.
Um,
Right at
when
TA
you've got
now.
a compromised immune system, you have to look out for yourself. And that's what I was doing. I have to, I am not afraid to say it. I am 53 years old and I really don't want to die within the next few months. Okay. So
Exactly.
um,
Exactly.
that's why I got
Yeah.
it. So I get people that have, like, well, I don't know why you did it. And I'm like, that was my choice. That's why I'm saying it should be up to the individual.
Oh yeah, we was looking at, because Chris, because when it first came out and everything else, I think I was driving on my way to Jacksonville, Florida, to meet him at the terminal, and but an hour before that, I saw it on Facebook,
Hmm.
and so I was talking to him. I was like, well, I just heard this on Facebook. I don't know if it's true or not. But then a coworker called in and he was like, "Yep, it's true." Um, and I looked, I was like, "Well, honey, what are you gonna do?" He's like, "Well, I guess when I'm being forced to do it, I guess I'll just quit." And I will support whatever he decides.
Oh yeah.
But just know in that back of my mind, it's like, them bills are is
Uh-huh.
saying, "How you gonna pay us?
Yeah.
How you gonna pay your rent? How you gonna buy?" And all of that starts creeping in, and all. But so I think he's kind of gone back and forth. He's like, "Well, if I got to keep my job, I guess I'm gonna have to do it." But you know, at the same time, I don't want him doing it if it's gonna cause if he does. He's been forced to
Yeah.
do it.
So
And I've told him I will support whatever decision he makes.
yeah. So we have a few comments. Is Kathy said this is just my opinion, but people that go to the hospital and what that go to the hospital and die, the hospital kills them. Again, that's my opinion. Jimmy said, I'm just like you, a lot of health troubles to heart and on oxygen 24/7. My mom was like that too before she passed away. And Nana Cheryl says, do we know what's in a flu shot or any other shots? No, we don't. And she goes, what makes this shot any different? I also have health issues. I have taken the first two, but not sure of the booster.
And now they're talking about more booster
Yeah, they
shots.
are. Um, I know my uncle a year ago had a kidney transplant. He was on a kidney transplant waiting list for 5 years. Got a kidney transplant. Now they recommended that he get the shot and get the boosters, which he
Right.
did. Um, because my son got the shots and he still ended up with COVID, he talked to the farm where he works. He talked to the pharmacist and asked the pharmacist, "Would you recommend that I get a booster?" And he says, "Have you had COVID?" And he said, "Yeah." And he said, "Because you've had COVID, I would recommend not doing it." He says it could cause more problems. So it's hard to say.
And and this is my honest opinion. This is my opinion. I believe that if you go to the hospital and they put you on a ventilator, you're never coming home.
Yep,
And
that's my
you
opinion.
know, and that's just scary. I mean, I don't have no facts about it or anything else like that. So that's why I say it's just my opinion, how I feel,
Hmm.
and all. But everybody that has gone in the hospital has got put on a ventilator. They passed away,
Yeah.
and that's how my friend passed away. She went to the hospital. They said she had COVID. She had got pneumonia, and then
Mm.
they put on a ventilator.
Yeah.
And I think the hospitals is doing it that way to take the rights away from us on that part. But I mean, I know they ain't not doing it intentionally or nothing like that. But they're probably doing it against their will.
So
But
okay, so we have comments again. Nana Cheryl says yes, a booster every year. Kathy says, and that's what scared me to death. And look, he's gone. Mike, Big Mike says I got health problems too. My doctor told me to get it. Nana says it's all scary. And then Don Stanton, the booster has the AIDS virus in it.
yeah, she's telling me that. I don't
I
know.
don't. Yeah. God, let's
I
hope
don't
not because we
know.
got the booster.
Um, I've just I think my sister said I love my sister, but I think she said that she seen where they was putting creatures. And I'm sorry, I can't say it. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
and I couldn't, I mean, I just could. I was just laughing. I was like, "They what? You get a COVID shot and they're putting creatures?" I was like, "Okay, okay, okay. I don't know." Um,
Dawn said she said I
but
read up on it. And Kathy says I've heard the same from a few people. It has AIDS in it. So Nana Cheryl replying to Dawn, so we'll be protected from AIDS. Good Lord. Oh boy.
James had. I heard James made mention, and then and Chris backed him up because he was in the army, and walking down, and these machines are just they're walking like this, and shot, 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 shot. While they're walking down, and it's like, what was in all them shots?
Yeah.
And James said it was hilarious. Oh my god, Lori, I don't know if you're still on here or not, but you're gonna have to correct me if I say it wrong. But he was talking about uh, they gave us anthrax. Um,
Oh, anthrax?
I might be, I might, I can probably sniff anthrax and nothing happens. And I'm like,
So,
Lord, Lord. I mean, I probably did say all that wrong, and I do apologize, Lori and James, but
so Jimmy says, LOL, we never know. Big Mike says, I'm 47, got health problems. I hate getting the flu or anything. And I know how you feel. Takes you forever to get over it. And Kathy Hilton said, I heard that the CDC is recommending that if you got the vaccine, you should be tested for HIV. Don't know if it's true or not. Uh, Don says, if you don't believe me, check it out. Wait 2 weeks and get an AIDS test.
it's a control issue.
That's how they control. That's how they scare you.
That they wanted to control the population. Um, I mean, if they're going to control the population, then it's amazing they're not doing us like cats and dogs, get us all spayed and neutered. Maybe this is their version of doing it. Oh
Jimmy
no!
says, Jimmy says, I think he said he had a lot of shots for it, James. And
That's
Kathy
true.
said, and people wonder why I order everything online and don't go anywhere. The farthest I go is to work and back. About it.
Where we live at in Panama City, Florida, I live Walmart's. There's three Walmarts in the vicinity that I live in, and I'm not sure about one Walmart. I don't know if it delivers, but I know the other two Walmarts, one in Lynn Haven, one in Callaway. Yes, my area is all screwed up, but um, Lynn Haven and Callaway does deliver for if you're in a 10-mile radius.
Oh, yeah.
I live outside that 10-mile radius by
Of course.
1 mile. It says by 1 mile.
Oh, jeez.
So I can't have Walmart's delivered.
Yeah.
So what I have been doing, yes, and drinks. And so, and um, there's been times where I would do my online order with Walmart's and then go pick it up.
Yeah.
Um,
I've
Is
heard
there
of several
issues
people
to it?
doing that.
It is simple until unless they tell you that it says they're out of it, and then if you go inside and it's there, it gets very frustrating on that part.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Um, I okay, my addiction is soda. I'm sorry, I'm never going to give my sodas up. I don't care. That's one- that's my addiction is my soda. And so when I buy groceries, I got to buy enough for the whole week.
Yeah.
And so I make sure I buy my sodas for the whole week. So
Yeah.
I buy the 6 pack of the bottles and I
Yeah.
get 6 of them. That lasts me a week.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm probably sure I probably got some left over, but I just keep on buying 6 just to make sure I don't never run out.
Yeah.
Um,
Probably a wise choice.
right. And I did that. I ordered my 6 Dr. Peppers, and the lady comes out there, she puts them in the back seat of my truck, and I'm looking at Dr. Peppers, and I'm like, that don't look right. So she got done. She handed me the receipt, and I'm looking at the receipt. The receipt shows 6. I go back in there. I'm looking. I'm like, that's not 6. I don't think it's 6. So I go all the way home because they'd already substitute some stuff and everything, and I was like, okay, because my kids are very picky, and I'm like, if they don't eat this, what am I going to do with this stuff?
Yeah.
I went home, and so they put my Dr. Peppers up there on the kitchen counter, and I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha, that is 4. I got back in my truck. I went to Walmart's and everything, and went up there to the front because I didn't know where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
So I went up to the customer service desk, and I'm like, okay, I got home. I did the order and came and picked it up. Got it home, looked at the receipt. The receipt says 6. I only got 4. Do I need to go back there and get my other 2 Dr. Peppers, or what do y'all want to do? Oh, we'll just refund you the difference.
That
Okay, if
makes
that's what you want to do, okay. I still got to go back there and get the 2 more Dr. Peppers. So they refunded me, and I went back there and got the 2 Dr. Peppers and everything else. And I did give them not the best review.
I don't blame you.
And next thing I know, it might have been a few days later, the store manager calls me up. Um, why did you give us a bad review? Apparently your associates don't know how to count. What do you mean? I said, I ordered 6 Dr. Peppers. She only gave me 4. And I said, so, you know, I said, okay. I said, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt here. Maybe a customer came up while she was doing it and, distracted her. And, I'm like, okay, but, y'all were still charging me for my 6 Dr. Peppers
And only give me 4.
and only gave me 4. I said, so can you understand my frustration here? I said,
Mm-hmm.
this is the second time y'all have told me this. Um, y'all didn't give me no sodas, period, one time before. And when I'm a Blast person, when it comes out during the summer, um, I ordered my 6 Bajas and didn't get none. And the lady said that y'all was out. I go inside, and the whole shelf is nothing but Baja Blast.
Look out.
And I'm like, I looked at my son. I'm like, what is that right there? There's the Baja Blast, Mama. If they didn't know what a Baja Blast was, why didn't they ask somebody?
No kidding.
So, it's happened to me twice. Now, I do the same thing with Sam's Club. I will order my Sam's Club order and then go pick it up. Not one time has Sam's Club done me that way.
Yeah.
It's just
So
Walmart.
yeah. Nana Cheryl says, yes, I do not go anywhere. I stay home. I have enough issues. I get to watch you all. LOL. And she's all soda? Yes, me too.
I'm all about my sodas now. I mean, I would drink my favorite's my Dr. Pepper. Of course I would drink a Pepsi, I would drink a Coke. Now when summertime hits and they bring out the Baja Blast, that's the only thing I will drink, and I will search for my Baja Blast.
There
Uh,
you go.
and and of course, the only way I know that the Baja Blast is coming out is my dear sweet husband. He'll find it out on a truck stop. He'll take a picture of it. Look what I'm drinking. Did you buy extra one to bring home? He said, baby, it's gonna be hot. I got ice. I could put ice. I could stick it in the refrigerator. I could, So he'll bring home a Baja, and of course, once he tells me that, I'm checking Walmart's.
Yeah,
When
there
y'all
you
got my Baja?
go. Big Mike says I buy pop at Walmart. I went and got some there, then they were out.
Yeah, if it's but one, they're not going to be out of Dr Pepper. They're not going to be out of Pepsi.
No.
And all, so they gonna be
Yeah,
store.
this is true.
So, um, but I mean, I do that, and then I get where okay, I'm not gonna leave it at the Walmart stuff. Give me my stuff and everything. So, 9 out of 10, I will go into Walmart's and get the stuff that's on my list.
Yeah.
Um, Sam's Club. It never fails if I go back there to get the bread and the hamburger buns or the hot dog buns. You walk past the cupcakes, so you walk past all the
Don't do it.
sweets, and
Don't do it.
so with me, it's safer for me to do an order online.
Mm-hmm.
That way, I don't see any of that stuff, and
There you
I'm
go.
not tempted to buy it.
Yep.
So,
My husband, he only drinks like one a day. Is the mocha frappuccinos. So
right,
Costco usually sells them by the case. Well, when they're out, well, it's a supply issue. Well, deal with your supply issue. Hurry up and get them in. My husband's having withdrawals.
right, so,
Big
um,
Mike says,
what
I
I
got
was telling
cupcakes here.
Angie the other day, she was saying that some of her shows were being bare, and I told her, I says, what happens up here eventually gets to Florida. So right now, Florida, what in my town, they seem to be okay, but I know it's coming.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
I think
we
people
just
in our town goes crazy and they want to hoard all the toilet paper, but
oh well, see, we just went shopping last weekend and I told my husband, I'm like, we're talking about a convoy, we're talking about it's possible we could have a disruption in supplies. So maybe we should just stock up on what we need. Not hoard. I didn't say we hoarded. We just bought, so we're covered for a while, Not that I
Oh,
need it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I'm not like these
exactly.
people when COVID first hit to go, oh, well, I need 10 packages of toilet paper. No, you don't. And then
Oh
people were
yeah.
trying to sell it online for outrageous money.
Walmart, when it all hit and everything else and all, and of course I was working when it hit. So when I on my days off or whatever, if I got off work early enough, I can go to Walmart's and get whatever we was out of, which is 9 out of 10 is probably was dog food or cat food. And of course, in my household, there's always gonna, Diesel, my rough coat collie, he can't eat what the other dogs eat.
Yeah.
So, um, but I don't think I had Diesel at that time, but I'm not sure. But I bought one big old bag of this one brand of dog food. Had to go over here and get this other dog food and then the cat food. And somebody, because I've got, apparently I'm getting a farm, I guess. Um, because I
You're
have 10
starting one.
dogs and also, and five cats, 6 cats, something like
Oh, I got 5 cats.
that. And they are, I someone walked by and they're like, "Oh my God, look at her hoarding all the dog food." And I stopped and I said, "Excuse me, these are different kinds of dog bags food. It's
When
not
my
the same
kids were,
thing."
you should have told them when my kids run out of food, I'm feeding them dog food next.
I didn't think about that. And I said, "I got a cat bag of cat food. Yeah, I'm not hoarding the dog food. Now, now I got all the dogs except for Diesel on one bag of dog food.
There you go.
Diesel, he's the expensive one. The others cost me $20 to $25 for the biggest dog bag they got
Yeah.
at Walmart's. Diesel he's got to have Purina one, and it's $50 a bag.
So Big Mike says, I heard dog food is good. LOL.
Yeah, it's a big bag. It's a big, I mean, it's almost a 50 pound
Oh,
bag, and it's $50, but the same amount of the same, he gets Purina one, they get Purina dog chow.
yeah.
But theirs is $20 to $25 bag, and Diesel's $50.
Yeah,
I'm
our
like,
our
dog,
cats
I
get
love.
cat chow, but they get the indoor formula because they don't go outside. Our cats don't.
Right now the cats are on Frisky. They're on the
But
seafood
my
Nelly.
outdoor stray cats that wander around here, they get friskies. I feed the outdoor cats. They get friskies.
Now see my outside cat, he gets fed by us. My friend down the street, she feeds all the stray cats, so he knows he can go down there and get food from her. People that lives across the street from her feeds all the neighborhood cats. He knows he can go down there. He's butterball fat. I look at him. I'm like, why am I feeding you? You're getting it
Don,
fed down. You're getting fed down there.
Don says dog food is good. No, that's not where I was
I
going with
don't
this.
know. I don't want to try dog food. Um,
I don't either. Oh,
and Diesel, his the Purina one is venison and turkey,
oh yeah,
and and I'm like, oh my lord, because I tried him on the dog chow.
yeah.
Nope, 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 nope. And I'm not one of these parents that, okay, we're just going to sit there till you eat it.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that because then it makes me feel horrible and so I finally found this for him where he could eat it, even though it's costing me $50 a bag, and
Uh,
all. But it's like, so before I came out on the road this time, I knew he was getting kind of low, so I went ahead and bought him another $50 bag.
yeah. Kay
So,
says, hello, ladies.
hello, hello.
So,
Um, but you know, I'm gonna hate seeing it because I mean, where I live at, people just seems like they go crazy. Um, but I also see them. I don't want to wear the mask. I don't want to wear the mask. It's our freedom, and
yeah.
but you
Don
know,
says, Don says, sunshine dog food is made with real bacon. Never heard of it.
well, that'd be kind of cool, but I can't do it with Diesel. He's finicky. Um,
Picky dog.
yeah, that's my boy. That I want another collie, but I can't because I have 10 dogs. Um, he makes the 10th one. Uh, why I have so many, I don't know. Anybody wants some extra dogs? Y'all come to my house so y'all could adopt them.
The only
Um,
reason I have 5 cats is we had 2 adult cats, and then the 3 kittens are rescues off the street.
see, I got most of my dogs from this rescue in Bonifay. She's about an hour from me, and she runs a rescue, Bark Rescue, BARRK, then Rescue, then INC. And she runs it out of Bonifay, and that's where most of mine came.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she knows I'm a sucker for a pet and constantly sending me these pictures. And I'm like, oh my God, how adorable, how cute. Chris was on the road, so he couldn't tell me no. He did. Of course, he did tell me no, but he was on the road, so they came in the house anyway. Um, Diesel's
Poor
the last
Chris.
straw, but the Diesel's the last straw because he said if I brought one more dog in that house, he wasn't coming home. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. Uh, I have two Chihuahuas. I don't know what Benji is. He's a terrier, some type of terrier mix, but he's got a Dachshund body. I have no clue. I have
Kathy said,
two.
"Oh, Kathy, come get these 2." LOL.
No,
Better find her a place to live.
see,
Heard that, Chris.
and he's got a pit mix and everything. That's his dog. Um,
She said they need a home.
I know they do. I know they
We
do,
know.
girl. Girl, I wish I could go up there and get one. One of them looks like a German, full blood German Shepherd.
But my damn landlord
And
found out we only told the landlord we had 3.
yeah, we kind of lied to my landlord and said we only got 3. And
Oops. That's okay. My husband calls me the crazy cat lady.
believe me, my landlord has came over to my house and I've hid all of them but 3. It was hard. It was hard, but I hid them. I hid them.
And then hoping they don't bark.
Oh yeah, I got I've got I've got 3 boys and everything else. So I've got one kid with Diesel and Chris's favorite cat, because she's the only one he'll allow to go in there. So I stuck her in there with Diesel.
He's the only one who lets me pet her.
Um, the other animals, rest of the animals went in my other son's bedroom with the cats, and my middle son was in there with them. So he kept them all quiet. One belongs to him. One belongs to my middle son and everything. And then I have a Pomeranian. He's 13 years old. I call him Mr. Grumpy. So whenever he passes away, I know for me that would be like an opening, but I can't. So I had to do some tall talking to get Diesel in the house. I had to do some begging.
And you ain't lived up. No, you ain't lived up to half the promises yet.
And
Yeah, Kathy said, I don't know
Diesel,
what I'm going to
he's a,
do if I can't find a place for them. Dad still won't let me bring them up there.
I
Still
don't
no.
know.
We're
Yeah,
trying.
the rescue that I work with, she only does small pets, the small ones. She
Yeah,
don't do the
there's
big
got to be
dogs,
another
but
one out there for bigger dogs.
I know I'm so scared to reach out to somebody else because I understand why she's doing it, but they kind of not, and I don't. They will kind of bash,
Yeah.
because I let them have two kittens that I was trying to find homes for, and next thing I know, they put it on Facebook the next day bashing me.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not wanting to go that route with her because she don't need to be no more bashed.
No.
Um,
My dog weight.
but
Big Mike says my dog weight 15 pounds. That's a small dog.
yeah, mine's. I got two Cheweenies, Lacey and Bear, the brother and sister. Now I've thought about finding them two homes.
Well, let me keep you up to speed.
Because Lacey needs to get spaded, and boy, when she goes in the heat, that is a nightmare.
Oh, I'm sure.
And of course, she gets put in a crate and goes in my son's bedroom where no male dogs get a hold of her.
Yeah.
And because it's a nightmare, and I'm trying to get the money up to get her spaded and everything else, but it's rough.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's rough. And
Well,
but I will say, if you have a pet and you got it, get it from a puppy, you might go in there when they're grown. I'm not sure. But when I got a Diesel, I went to Banfield, and they're through PetSmart. I highly recommend Banfield. You can go in there and pay a monthly bill. My first
yeah,
bill with Banfield with Diesel was $70 a month. That
yeah,
$70 included him getting neutered. That $70 included his flea medicine, his shots, his visit to the vet, and
damn,
all. Anything. Now, if he got a prescription, I had to pay for it out of pocket.
yeah,
X-ray, I would have to pay out of pocket.
yeah,
Now his bill has came down to $50 a month,
oh
but that
wow,
still covers his vet. Going to see the vet, it still
hmm,
covers the shots. It still covers his flea medicine.
yeah,
So I will highly recommend Banfield. You can go to Banfield anywhere in the United States, as long as they're at PetSmart and
yeah,
everything. I wish I'd have done it with everybody else, but I know that would have been a high bill. Um, but you know, you know, I love Banfield. He goes to the groomers there at PetSmart. Um, I love him. Matter of fact, he's got a when we get home, he's got to go March 1st back to the doctor for his wellness exam. His I think he's got a couple of shots that he's got to get. So he's got to go for all of that. So I already made the appointment for that. Now the rest of my dogs they go to another local vet and everything, in which I have to pay. Excuse me. I have to pay for the office visit. I have to pay for the shots. I have to pay for everything, and
Yeah.
you know, um, that that bill is high. I know I could take one dog in there, and I can't walk out less than $200.
Yeah. Well,
So that's
Kathy,
the reason why I recommend Banfield.
yeah. Should we wrap this up?
Yes, I just noticed it has gone over an hour. But
Big Mike
thank
says,
you,
I'm off.
guys.
Have a good day, ladies. Bye, Mike. Stay safe.
Yes, bye, and make sure I don't know where everything went. I put everything away apparently. Um,
You need the guys
but
show. Uh,
Friday night we got Truckers on TV with Larry, James, and Justin.
Justin.
Um,
Their show is on healthy relationships while over the road.
yes,
7 Central
and
Standard Time. Um, the Divas show is on the 19th at 7 Central Standard Time. That one, as long as it doesn't change, is going to be the future of trucking.
uh,
Oh, I know. It's a company.
found them. Um, make sure you like us, follow, and
I'll
share.
keep you updated later.
Married to the Road. That's married, the number two, the road. Um, Rolling with the Underwoods, Chasing Miles, the Truckers. The Cutler's View. Um, everybody has a TikTok, so look them up on TikTok.
I will keep
Um,
everybody updated on the People's Convoy as soon as I know more information about that. Uh,
yeah,
Minister L says,
and
thanks, ladies. See you next time. Thank you for
yes,
coming.
we will be here again next Wednesday.
Yep.
Um, on Facebook, you can look up the Real Pat King. He's got a lot of good information. Then you can also look up cdllive.com.
If you want
Um,
it, and if you want to know more on the People's Convoy, they are on Facebook. It's the People's Convoy. They do have a website. It's called thepeoplesconvoy.org. Um, so they post a lot of when they do news interviews and stuff like that. So as soon
and
as I
we
find
also
out more, I will let you know.
and you can always donate to truckersfinalmile.com. That
Yes.
is an awesome organization where they will help if you have a loved one that's a truck driver and um he passes away out on the road. They help to get them back home. Um,
They keep you
they
safe.
do other stuff as well on the Truckers Final Mile. So it's a great organization, great place to donate to. And
Yep.
I hope everybody has a wonderful day.
Yep.
Make sure you watch Truckers on TV on Fridays, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Trucker Safety Divas Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Um, and like I said, we'll try to keep the Trucker Safety Divas page updated with all the announcements.
Yep.
Um,
Make sure
we
you
will
join
try
us
to
next
keep
Wednesday here
exactly.
at noon
If
Central
Angie has
Standard
any
Time.
updates, you can And when they go streaming, they will give you the updates. Lori and James as well. So, like I said, when all of this starts on February 23rd, get out there and support your truckers.
If they
Show them
kick
that
off
we
on
love.
February 23rd, I might be showing you live video of it if I'm up there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
If
We'd
that's
love to do
when,
that.
yeah. So
Also, you go up there on the overpass, cheer them on. But
Yep.
if you see something, say something. Because a lot of people is going to be against it, so they might get up there and want to throw stuff off at the truckers.
Yep.
So if you see something, say something, report it, please. We need to keep the truckers safe. They do
Yep.
have families on their own.
We are
So
one
I
big
hope
trucking community family,
yes, we are.
and we want
So
everybody to stay safe.
exactly, and if you find yourself seeing them going through, get videos, get pictures,
Yep.
post them, and all. If you're part of the Trucker Safety Divas page, post them there. We would
Yep.
love to see them.
Yes, we would.
Trucker Safety Dudes, post them, and all. If if you're friends with any of us on Facebook and you can't get to the pages, send them to us. We'll be more than glad to post them out for you.
Yep.
So, on
Exactly.
that note, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank y'all. No
Stay safe
technical
out there.
difficulties this week. Woo-hoo,
Yes,
woo-hoo.
very good. Everybody stay safe out there that's out on the road, please.
Bye, guys.
Bye.